Right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
We're at 49, baby.
49, getting close to the half century.
49 of these things, and you're still listening. So
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
thank you. Yeah, well, that too. What is wrong with you? But we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
Well, yeah.
We'll hate you. Maybe. Sounds like it.
Keep watching. Good on you.
Keep watching.
Good on you.
We love you. We love all of you.
Some of you.
Most of you.
Not Marco. He can get fucked.
Marco. Love him. Love his work. Love what he's about.
How's your weekend, mate?
It was good. We spent some time together.
We did.
Playing some cricket.
Bit of cricket. A lot of cricket.
Too much cricket. I'm
Yeah.
still very sore, and
I'm so sore.
Wednesday. So.
It's 2 games back to back. We had our preliminary. Would you call them preliminary finals?
Well, would it be a
semi-finals?
Qualifying
Something.
One of the two.
We had a final.
We had 2 finals.
2 finals.
We had to win the first.
We won the
to
first.
Qualify for the second.
Mm.
And as you said, we won the first.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Won the first.
They were a bunch of cunts.
Just one.
Well,
of
one.
them. One of them was. I don't
One
know.
of them mainly. There was a couple of others as well that were
It was weird.
a bit
He
dodgy,
just
but
gave one of the guys, Mike, a send off, and then Mike gave him one of the all-time sprays of calling out his name and saying "fuck you."
that was the second game,
No, that was the first game.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much caught him out on the boundary, 10 metres away, and went, "Hey, name,
Mm.
fuck you."
Yeah.
So Mike wasn't too happy, and
Well deserved, to be honest. Well deserved.
he was being a fuck with the send off.
Yeah.
And then when we were edging closer, just in general,
Just
but edging closer to winning, Mike's like, "Hey, blank, how's it feel to lose?" And then he's like, "Oh, the last time I versed you, I got 3 for 10." That happened like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
So well done to you.
He finished with figures of none for 40, by the way. So
I'm going to not say his name because I don't know. Just
good on you, man.
oh well, there you go.
Yeah, you fuckwit.
Yeah, it was weird. And then Mike asked me, were we sledging him on the side for him to give us a send-off? I said, nah, we were laughing at the other guy that took the piss out of us last time, so fair's fair.
Yeah.
Won that one.
Yeah.
And then we versed the Sydney Sixers of last man stands,
Yeah.
essentially.
Well, they had the first best player in the world, number 1.
Number 1 ranked batsman in the world. In the world,
in
not
the world.
Australia.
In the world.
The world.
And number 3.
And number 3 in Australia. I think he's like 9th in the world.
Yeah.
So like... And you can tell
Decent bats.
their batting style is very good.
Got them out pretty cheaply though, didn't we? We were fucking.
I think the
pretty
wind blowing at a gust of fucking what felt like, I don't know. It was so heavy. I think the wind helped us.
Yeah.
If you didn't middle it and you hit it straight up,
Yeah.
as a boundary fieldsman, you were loving it. It would just sit up for you.
Yeah.
But they're still big enough to. They still hit some good sixes off some good balls. So they smashed us.
No.
Really?
Did they?
We lost by 18.
It's pretty close in the end, I thought.
I thought we did well to restrict them to 144, but apparently not.
Yeah. I think we did enough with the ball. I think it was a pretty good bowling performance. It's just...
we didn't. No one scored a 50, and you sort of need someone to score a 50 to sort of win those.
They were kind
games.
of all like contributions all the way down, but there wasn't that big score. I think we lacked.
Yeah, 100%.
I think if one of our probably top 4, top 5 could have got 50 or close to it, I think we probably win that game. So
they bowled a fair few dots
it got quite.
I didn't realise it. They bowled a lot of dots.
It got quite comfortable at one point. Like we only needed like 6 and over. So, but it does.
That's cricket.
It does throw you off in LMS because 6 and over, you're like, oh, it's a run of ball. It's not only 5 ball overs. So
yeah, so you got to hit at least a double and then make sure to hit a run.
Yeah.
So, but they bowled a lot of dots. I was looking at the scorecard. They got a lot of dots in early, and we still were within a chance to win. But again, they shouldn't be playing Div 3. No excuse for the loss. We should have won.
Yeah.
But fuck, they're too good for our division, dude.
They were a bunch of cunts too, weren't they?
Well, yeah.
One of them
was.
And
I'm not going to even give him the satisfaction of naming him because he's a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it. He's just a fuckwit.
Yeah. Well, he was blowing up at me from the first over. I was just having a chat to him, asking,
Yeah, it was...
how's your day, mate? All of that. And he's like, oh, don't you talk to me. Well, hang on a minute. It's a free country, mate. I don't know where you're from, but...
and the weird thing was he ran himself out because he knew he couldn't push the run.
Well, there was a stumping that I, kind of refused to stump him on, just to kind of keep him in. And then, next ball he just went and stood on his stumps and...
Well, he hit the... See, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like you're not Pete Hanscom. Like that's something Pete Hanscom has done. It's not like he literally played this cut shot in the ball that was nowhere near a cut and just hit the stumps. And I'm like, come on, man.
If you're not familiar with LMS, it's a bit different to your regular cricket. There's a rule in LMS where you're not allowed to purposely get yourself out because tactically
it can work in your favour.
Yeah.
Because if there's a guy on 50, which they had, waiting there, and he scored it very quick.
Yeah, but he just stood on his stumps and walked off. The umpire even admitted that he shouldn't be out, but then he continued the game anyway. So that was a bit strange, but anyway.
It's so weird. He could have run himself out normally because he was pushing the twos, right?
Yeah.
Just jog halfway down.
Yeah.
Like the team, we're going to run you out. But even because I was on the straight boundary and his teammates are like, bro, he shouldn't what's he like? The first thing they said when he saw him, they're like, why is he doing that?
Yeah.
And they even said, Mitch, tell your captain to tell the umpire withdraw the appeal. That's not right.
Yeah.
And I was shocked because they're like, no, we want to win. They even said we want to beat you normally. We don't want to beat you tactically. We want to beat you cricket wise. Are you playing by tactics? I said, no, bro. We're on the boundary. Like, even they were a bit like, and they're not great guys, but even they were like pretty dog act. And he came off, and one of them called him out because I was right there, and he said, "Cunt, what are you doing? Like, that's actually a grub act." And then that guy started yelling at his teammates, and I'm like, okay, he's just an angry little fuckwit to everyone. It doesn't matter, teammate or not. So
he's just a miserable person.
Bro, he's just sad. It's like even when you're shaking his hand, like I know there's been a bit of banter and a bit of beef, but the game's finished. Just laugh it off. Yeah. He was still like saying, fuck you, this, fuck. I'm like, dude, game's over. It's cool. I'm cool. Half the team's cool. We move. Even his team was like, Harry, shut the fuck up. Yeah. There's his name, by the way.
Harry.
Fuck you, go. Stupid prick.
Yeah. There's a show that I used to watch when I was a kid. It was like Harry and his bucket full of dinosaurs.
He wouldn't have much of a bucket. No friends.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's a joke there if you're listening. Yeah. But we'll move on.
We'll move on. Yeah, but he's a fuckwit. And they beat us fairly, so except for him. It was funny. He called me a shit bowler. I got hit for 1-6 off the number one batsman in the world. So in my head, I'm like, wasn't a good ball, wasn't a bad ball. And then I hear him yell out from the back, shit bowler. Because I was saying, just relax, dude, as he was coming off. And then I see he got hit for 0 for 40 or something. And his first 6 he got hit for, I just screamed out, shit bowler. And he turned around, he didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Fucking loser. Anyways, let's get into the drink of the week.
Let's do it.
Now, look, quick backstory. Let's keep this quick. This could be out of date. I went to a Lebanese shop. My trusty old Lebanese man around the corner from work. Because on the back it says 21st of May. And then the obviously the year is 2024, I think. Yeah. They've scribbled it out on purpose. Let's hope it's a best before date and not a use by date.
It looks like 87 actually, so
this could be this could be worth some money. But we're going to try it. It's the Calypso Kiwi Lemonade. So shake it well. We'll shake it real well.
Real well.
And let's fucking get into it.
It does say shake well, doesn't it? There you go. Good instructions.
Plus he added years on this. This could be like vintage wine.
We could die live on podcast here. This could be something.
Oh, that's oh no, she's not like it should.
You have to get whoever comes in and finds our two bodies here. Just upload the podcast. Taste of the Islands.
I think we're good. Wow, that was actually alright. So Will's never had a Calypso. It's very strong cordial vibes.
I've had the Ice Block Calypso. It tastes quite similar to that, actually.
It's nice, eh?
Yeah.
I'm going to give that a good 7.
Are they made by the same people? The Calypso
I dare say, surely.
Otherwise, they've just kind of stolen the name, haven't they? Theft.
Who was there first?
Yeah. There you go. I like it. It's good. Yeah, if you like the Ice Block, you'll like this, I reckon.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to give that a good 7.
Even if it is out of date, it's good.
Yeah, if that's out of date, that's pretty good.
I'd like to have it fresh, see what an in-date Calypso tastes like.
Imagine if it's just
could be anything.
Completely different. There's our rating. Give it a try. If you want a good sugar hit, it feels very sugary, and I'm guessing it is.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good.
I'm surprised
Good
by
stuff. That's enjoyable.
Thank you.
Refreshing. It's quite a hot day. Like it feels very summery today.
Yeah, well, it's tricky because we haven't got aircon yet in the old shack, the love shack we'll call this,
It's
but the aircon's going to go right there.
It's a bit of a fucking sauna in here at the moment.
So we're doing this for you. And we'll probably have to do no aircon every episode, or I'll have to pre-cool the room.
Pre-cool the room.
Just fucking suffer. Because you don't want to hear in the background the whole fucking episode. So we're doing this for you.
We are.
If we're like two sweaty, I'm not going to say who, workers.
We're just going to be a fucking pool of sweat by the end of this. But,
so, Georgia, we'll need a new couch by the end of this episode. Two thick men.
Yeah, she'll get home and be like, what's with all the stains on the couch here?
And it's not sweat.
What's been happening?
She gets the blue light out. Oh! Love you. Speaking of Georgia, quickly, we got the plumbing done. Done well.
Yeah?
Done by a friend. I get a phone call yesterday leaving work. Hey, I've clogged the toilet. This is Georgia. She's clogged the toilet.
Yep.
And I go, okay, ring the plumber. And she goes, no, that's embarrassing. I said, it's literally their job. Why are girls so weird when it comes to clogging toilets and, I don't know, minor inconveniences? She was so embarrassed. I walked in and she was so embarrassed. She's like, it flushed. She was so embarrassed, bro. Girls are weird.
Yeah. Well, I clogged someone's toilet once on a...
Now, when it's someone else's toilet, I get it.
This is not a moment I'm proud of.
Here we go.
It was a big night.
I'm glad I brought this up.
It was a big night. Anyway, I went back to theirs, and you know, needed a shit.
Yeah.
So,
groggy.
middle of the night, just had a shit.
Snuck away.
Fucking clogged. And it was a weird toilet because like the fucking I don't know how, but the fucking water like didn't stop. So it just like kept going, and then it was getting. I was quick on my feet here, thinking. So I just turned off the water. And I fucking left. I just fucking left it there. Just
are you still friends with her?
No, I never seen her again. So
do they know about this story?
I don't know. I only seen them the once, so haven't seen her again. It was it was a nice little surprise for them to wake up to.
Bro, that's wild.
So
you just fucking smashed their toilet, and so it was a smash and dash.
Well, I was like, I can't stay here.
Did you not get a text later that day, or
no, I didn't have a number or anything.
The old smash and dash into the clogged toilet. Imagine being the parents waking up. Everyone's getting the blame, and she's like, it wasn't me, I swear. Oh, Will. Fuck me, you dickhead. You're such a dickhead. Just dropping loads. Dropping loads. Let's move on. Oh my god.
I had no option.
Will's gone for a smash and dash and clogged their toilet. Did you leave straight away? What did you do?
Well, I spent probably 5 minutes trying to work it out. The
water situation.
Because I turned off the water because I'm like, I can't fucking keep going up. That's not going to end well. So I fixed that issue. But then I don't know how fucking useful she is. So she probably wouldn't. She's just got no water. So I wonder if she's fixed that.
She by herself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway.
Imagine being her waking up to that, dude. She probably had to call a plumber, and he's like, "You just got to turn the water on, darling." Fucking hell. Let's talk some footy.
So round 25, the Tigers and the Manly Sea Eagles,
34-26. Up the fucking Tigers.
Yeah, Leichhardt. Strange things happen to Leichhardt.
How good was that game, dude? Manly were cruising.
I thought they were unlucky.
Cruising.
I thought they were really unlucky, Manly, with a couple of their sin bins. To be honest, I thought they were a bit harsh.
Only one of them, and I was like, okay, fair enough. All the Kawatus was shit.
That was awful. That was a horrible decision.
The
other two probably,
fair.
yeah.
I mean
50-50 ones, but Olakwadu, how that was a sin bin.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
And then and we'll touch on them. Some of the ones later in the week.
But I don't think they lost in the game. They were cruising 16-0 and just took the foot off the.
I reckon it cost them the game.
You reckon?
I reckon.
I don't think so.
I reckon they win.
I mean,
comfortably.
If Jason Saab can catch, they win by 2 tries. But
when they had 13 on the field, they looked just a completely different side.
Yeah, but even when they made some breaks when they were down to 12, Jason Saab just can't catch.
That's what I mean. I think they win comfortably if those sin bins.
Well,
if Olakwadu doesn't get sin binned, I think they win, and they win well.
Well, they didn't. So Jason Saab can't catch.
That's true.
2 drops open, and then Tommy dropped one.
You wouldn't want him in the slips, would you?
But no, fuck no. But Tommy was the best player on the park, so he gets an excuse for dropping one ball.
Yeah.
Bulldogs defeat the Warriors 34-18.
Yeah, this is a sad one. This one.
What do you think of that one, Mr. Bet of the Week?
Yeah, this was not fun to watch. So.
Yeah, it was a bit of a sloppy game.
If you watched our episode last week, I was super keen on the Warriors. I had stats to back me up. It wasn't just a vibe. It was backed up by statistical analysis.
I mean, they did try.
And
I think the Bulldogs are just.
I basically put my life savings on it. So I've lost the house. Firstborn child, he's gone.
Well,
future firstborn child.
He might be on the couch.
Yeah, it could be. So yeah, not happy.
I think the doggies are just too good for the Warriors.
Yeah,
respectfully.
I think there was that sin bin that probably could have changed the game potentially when RTS got killed.
What do you think of that?
Well,
it's a Critter's fault. Let's get to that first and foremost.
Yeah, he hit him in the head. It's his fault.
Yes, it's his fault. Yeah. But the ref didn't call it a sin bin. So, what do you expect from Critter? Just a walk off for 10 minutes?
Well, no, but
that's how fans are reacting. Like,
I don't think
Critter should be better there. Like, no,
he shouldn't have hit him in the head.
He made a mistake. He's already pleaded guilty to the 1 week ban. He knows what he did was incorrect.
Look, I think it should have been a sin bin, but I'll just play a little bit of devil's advocate here.
Here we go.
If RTS didn't get knocked out, is there this uproar about it? Or are people moving on? People are like, it's all right. Because it didn't look that bad live. If you take away...
Probably not, because people still like to complain about anything.
If you take away his reaction to it and, wobbling around like...
Well, I guess if you're going to follow the rule...
Saturday night.
If you're going to follow the rule, just sin bin Critter regardless of how he gets up.
Yeah.
I mean, the getting up probably should have given the bunker more of a reason to give him 10.
Well, we see it all the time. The injury gets taken into account, which I always had the belief that I don't think it should.
Yeah, unless like something like that. Like
see, I don't think.
On the shoulder.
Yeah, I don't think regardless whether he got knocked out or not, I don't think that should be taken into account when deciding whether it's a sin bin offence. I think the actual action of the tackle
of what's happened
should be the deciding, because some people get knocked out easy.
That's true. I mean, a forward's got more chance just to get knocked out over a small collision because of years of collisions.
Yeah. So I still think it should have been a sin bin.
Yeah, 10 minutes at least.
It was direct and quite forceful contact to the head. So
and yes, he didn't mean it, but this happens in football. It happened all weekend, as we soon find out.
Look, if that's the way they're going with it, I'm
okay with it.
I'm okay with it. I think we've been pretty harsh with this high contact and the sin bins to the head high tackle. So if they're going to try and peel that back, they won't. But if that's the direction they're going for, I'm all for it as long as it's consistent.
Be consistent.
But I think Graham Annesley's already come out and said that it should have been a sin bin. And the thing that worries me now,
he's pissing me off.
The thing that worries me now is the NRL. They are always so reactive. So this week, this week terrifies me because
600 penalties.
Every single head high contact, they flick a fucking finger on the head. It's going to be 10 in the bin because the NRL is so reactive. They've come out and said this is a mistake. All the fucking refs are shitting themselves now. They don't want Graham Annesley coming out.
They're second guessing themselves now. So now they're going to send you off.
Any contact whatsoever to the head is going to be 10 in the bin. And that is going to fucking... This close to the finals, that scares me. I just...
You know what they're going to do? As soon as
what's going to happen though.
As soon as finals hits, back to State of Origin refereeing.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Unless it's forceful, we're not sending you off. So it's so shit. Anyways, we'll move on.
Let's move on.
Broncos defeat the Eels 30-24. And what the fuck do the Eels have to do to win a game? They get a lead. They look great.
They were up 16-0. They should have been up
16-0.
20-0 if Tuolangi could throw a ball to Sivo.
If Tuolangi could defend, you probably win that
and
game.
then if Tuolangi could defend, if Sivo could catch, like they scored 3 tries off our errors basically.
Yep.
Of
And
Parramatta's
Sivo
errors.
stopped another try, so it could have been worse.
I just
fuck. I don't know what to say anymore.
Look,
I thought they could win.
to Parramatta's credit, they are playing well in moments. The effort's there. They're trying hard, but they're just fucking doing dumb shit
all the time. But
every single game. Like there's so many. I don't think a team concedes so many tries off their own errors. Like it's just dumb shit.
Yep.
It's happening week after week. It's not just like teams will have 1 week where they fucking shit the bed and
or a couple of weeks here or there. Yeah,
but
I get you.
Every week in, week out. It's just dumb shit.
That would have drove you insane watching that.
Yeah.
Watching they started so well.
Like it was the same thing. The same thing against Penrith a couple of weeks ago. Just dumb shit. Just keeps costing them wins. You know.
And all this talk of players leaving.
If you look back at all the games, and you cut out the dumb shit, you cut out the long range tries from fucking drop balls and intercepts and just
weird
dumb shit.
Weird shit.
One-on-one tackles that should never have... Like, what the fuck's Tuolangi doing? Rushing out of the line, trying to tackle the bloke with one hand.
Now, yeah...
Has the bloke never defended in his life? Like,
this one I want to...
just...
Because I went into the Parramatta comment section just to get a vibe of how they were feeling. Yeah. And it was very much bash Sivo. And I'm like, no. Twice Tuolangi ran up to GM. So what does Sivo have to do? He has to follow his centre.
Yeah.
People don't realise that.
Yeah.
As a winger, whatever your centre does, you have to react. And one time Sivo dropped back, he looked like a fool. And I was like, that's Sivo's fault. But yet again, no, it's not. Yeah. It's actually Tuolangi not communicating.
Yeah, if Tuolangi rushes in, Sivo's got to follow him.
If he was a strong defender like, let's say, Ramian, it would look amazing. A one-on-one tackle looks amazing. But he's not that strong yet.
But he rushes in and tries to tackle with one hand. What's he doing? At least try and get the other hand around.
Isn't that Stags' side too?
Whose
side's that?
Was it Stags?
I feel like it was. Like it's Stags.
I know the tackle was on Sailor.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
The tackle was on Sailor. So
it's like, bro.
Yeah.
And then Sivo looks silly trying to catch Sailor, but Sailor's so quick.
Yeah.
Like he's quick. People forget how quick he is.
It's hard because Sivo was trying to hold back because there was the supporting player. So he was trying to mark the winger.
Yep.
But then he looked like he's just being lazy, jogging after
and
Sailor.
Gutho couldn't get across.
Didn't have the speed and the acceleration.
Yeah. I get you, man. I feel you.
It's tough.
Look, Blaze had a very good purple patch, but now that purple patch is...
Yeah.
He's a winger.
It's a week in, week out kind of thing. I think it's getting to him and
it's wearing him down, 100%.
And I wonder how much of it's in his head as well. You know, there's been a lot of talk about him being so good and all this potential.
Yep.
I think he's believing it instead of working hard and doing the basic things right. I think he's in, and you see that with all these young players coming through. The media start talking about how good they are and they start to believe it instead of just keep doing what they've been doing and working hard. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes at Penrith.
I don't think he starts.
I
don't see a world where he starts.
Yeah. Well, if he's going to defend like that, there's no way they'll have him.
You're telling me Paul Alamotti is behind Tuolangi?
He'll struggle to play reserve grade.
That's what I mean. Like Paul Alamotti, in my opinion, is above him in the ranks. Yeah. How good is he when he comes in?
Yeah.
He barely makes a mistake and he plays 4-5-2.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Let's move on before I cry.
Yeah. Raiders defeat the Penrith Panthers 22-18.
Yeah. Now, this was a shock. I didn't watch this game.
Neither did I.
I watched the minis, the KO mini, but I didn't watch this live. We were
losing,
abusing other people, but
I wasn't. I was actually being a good boy.
Yeah, you were pretty well behaved.
I've been a good boy.
You were pretty well. You've been quite mellow. There was one game where
I'm getting old, dude.
One game you fired up for, but
I mean, fair reason. Fucking defending myself.
Yeah, the rest of you've been quite mellow. You've been the one trying to calm it down. I've been trying to fire up, and it's...
Well, me and Ravi are the peacemakers.
Yeah.
We're just trying to make peace.
Even Ravi fired up a bit.
Well, that one... That's what I mean.
It's good to see him.
If Ravi's firing up, you know he's right. Yeah. Ravi's not wrong many a time, so... 22-18. Penrith could not complete a fucking set in the second half.
Yeah.
That's what lost them this game. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Savage. Quick.
Savage.
Fuck, he's quick.
Very. Ricky just doing Ricky. It's a very Ricky win, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm not looking too much into it now. If it was the Knights, I'd be concerned, but it's Ricky Stewart. So he does weird things with any team he's ever had.
Yeah. Obviously no Cleary as well for Penrith. They're going to be sweating on him coming back, aren't they? Like
100%.
If Cleary doesn't make it back, I don't think they can win the comp.
No, I don't think so either. But if he's back, I can still see them winning.
But there's danger of him now fucking slipping out of the top 4.
I can't see it. I think they'll hold on. I think they'll get enough out. It was Edwards' first game back. He was a bit rusty.
Because if they don't make the top 4, then all of a sudden that could be
they
big.
Could be the first team to win it.
Big ramifications
They
there.
could be the first team to win it outside the 4. I could see it.
Yeah.
Imagine the extra motivation. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Elliot Whitehead's last game at home. Did you see the interview?
I did.
Good to see. He was quite emotional.
Yeah.
Fucking, it meant a lot to him.
Yeah.
Good on him. Been a very great player for a long time. 9 years.
Outstanding player. And he's kind of, I guess, led the way in Canberra with all those Englishmen that they've had over the years that have come in and done really well in Canberra. I feel like he's kind of led the way, and he's got that obviously English connection. And,
mate, wasn't he the bloke that chased some bloke that stole his scooter many years ago? Was that him?
Yeah,
like he's just a funny lad. He's imagine getting chased by Elliot Whitehead. Fuck that.
The Melbourne Storm 48 over the Dolphins 6. This was
bashing.
A bashing of bashings. Dolphins just are dead. They're just,
as I said, I said this is probably my best take of the year.
There's a lot of talk. I made the mistake of watching a little bit of NRL 360. And Buzz is very, very upset with Wayne. He reckons that this performance is because of Wayne signing with the South for next year, and how he's not interested in the job anymore. He's, it's too much for him, and he's lost the dressing room, and the players aren't happy with him.
Buzz is a clickbait warrior. Like, he's so 2024.
But if you have the fucking...
Buzz is a fuckwit.
Like, just have a look what happened last year. Exactly the same thing.
They're just...
It's not Wayne, it's the fucking...
It's the club. They're a second-year club.
They're a second-year club. There's a lot of young players. They've had a few injuries. Flegler's out. Marshall King's out.
They're two leaders of the forward pack.
Probably their two best players. Like...
Especially Marshall King.
Yeah. The same thing happened last year without Wayne going to South. Same thing's happening this year. There's obviously a problem with their fatigue and their...
I think it's just...
I think their ability to stay up for the whole season. I think they're really struggling with that, and that's something that the new coach going forward is going to have to work on. Because, that's 2 years in a row. It's got nothing to do with Wayne going to South.
Yeah, we saw this with the Titans. They got to the finals in their first year, but this is the year where they had Campbell, Rogers, Scotty Prince, Anthony Don, a lot of NRL experience. But then that second year, same thing as the Dolphins. They just hit a wall halfway through.
Yeah.
When all the old vets left,
yeah.
They got their money and they fucked off again elsewhere. I think it's just squad depth. It's really hard to win games. And then
it's hard for a new club to have that depth. Like, they're just, you can have a decent kind of top 20, but then your depth below that is probably not great. So,
and losing your best forward, one of
Yeah.
the premier forwards in the comp, not just your best, one of the premiers,
and one of the best dummy halves as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Jeremy Marshall King. Who have you heard the rumours getting them out? Wayne's working his Rabbitohs magic on him.
Well, he's just re-signed for the Dolphins for like 2 or 3 years, so I can't see that happening.
I don't think he has. It's not official.
It's not
That's
official.
what they've said.
Right.
He has openly said this week he wants to stay with the Dolphins, regardless of the head coaches, for X amount of price, and they don't want to pay it.
I mean, it makes sense because they've gotten rid of Damien Cook South, so...
I mean, and the Bunnies have money to spend.
Yeah.
So...
Watch this space. Buzz will be all over it.
Buzz will be over it tonight, but I'm not watching 360 because they're old and crusty.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Gordon Tallis on that show, he's a fucking bore.
I swear he just does it.
He just...
For clicks.
He talks some shit.
It's for clicks.
Yeah. But he just... Everything that they talk to, he tries to relate it back to fucking him. Playing for Brisbane back in the day.
90s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the game is... These players would run rings around you. You'd be a lot more physical, don't get me wrong. But today's players would fucking run rings around you. Like, Sifa Talakai, 110 kilos, can throw a cutout ball. You'd be fucked.
I used to like Gordon.
Yeah, same.
When he started fucking, on NRL 360 and trying to give his opinions and give his fucking...
Stick to the footy show, dude.
Just...
Thursday night, they miss you. Talk a bit of rubbish. Anyways, Knights 36 defeat the Rabbitohs 16. Not real much to say about this game.
Yeah, it's probably what I expected of the game.
Gagai was having a...
Gagai was great. I thought Ponga was pretty good. Rabbitohs just, they don't have this talent at the moment.
Too many injuries.
A lot of injuries.
It's probably the only team I'll say injuries have really fucked.
Cam Murray, he got sin binned. I thought that was a bit harsh.
I thought it was harsh, but it was fair. Shoulder to the head.
Yeah.
After what happened, Bulldogs game, all the refs would have got called on a fucking team's meeting and said, any contact to the head, you send them. I don't care where on the head it is, you send it. So, it's a shame, but I mean, look at Jared Warrior-Hargreaves in the very next game.
Yeah, so Titans 22, Roosters 48.
Fuck me.
I thought the Titans were pretty good for
patches
the first kind of part of the game, and then just a couple of things went against them, and they just fell off a cliff. So, not much more to say really. Jared got sin bin. He's out for 4 weeks now. So,
imagine if they get knocked out week 2 of the finals. He doesn't get to play.
Well,
bro.
Speaking of Buzz.
Speaking of Buzz,
he said about Jared, he's like...
So this is all in one episode, right?
Yeah. I've only watched once, fuck.
Yeah, I'll never...
Can't put me through.
I can't say I've ever watched today. Ever.
Ever?
It's crazy. Never.
Oh. I reckon it wouldn't be a bad show to watch, like, if you're fucking plastered. Because they just spit fucking rubbish. Bro. And, like, if you're plastered, you'd be like, you get around it, I reckon. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it like regular sober.
Fuck, there would be some, but because you see the Facebook comments, it's like Buzz, copy and paste.
Like, how do you listen to what they say and be like,
take it again? Bloke in a bar is literally the best source for like genuine.
No, but he was saying, Jared, he needs to change his style, his tackling technique.
He's retiring.
He's got fucking 1 game left in his career, probably.
He doesn't give a fuck, dude.
He's gonna come back and be like, hang on, boys, I'm just gonna change my style here. I'm gonna just change my tackling technique.
But if they make a grand final, he is going to give away some of the most ludicrous penalties whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, there might even be instruction to kill someone.
I hope there's like a point where they're in the grand final or prelim final or something, and the game's over, and they just send him out there and just be like, just kill some blokes, Jared.
If it's a grand final and they're winning by 20, he will.
Yeah,
there will be fireworks. He'll just start headbutting the tackle. Jared, you're off.
Go and clothesline fucking Ashley.
Oh god, that would be funny. Fuck off, Jared.
Speaking of Ashley, the Dragons and the Sharks, he was the referee in this game, and he fucking made himself well and truly known in this game.
The Dragons did not get off the fucking bus.
Yeah, they were poor.
Offensively, that was hard to watch for them. Yeah. Defensively,
I thought the Sharks as well, give them some credit. Defensively, were pretty good.
Yeah,
I think defensively they were more impressive than their attack. To be honest, I know. Their attack was okay, but I thought it was probably more a reflection on the Dragons' defence rather than anything else.
100%, they defended very well.
But Cronulla, that's almost as good as I've seen them defend all year, I think. Yeah,
or I'd say that Titans game, we just didn't give them a sniff.
Yeah, but they didn't throw much.
True, they threw a bit. Yeah, true. That's fair.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That's fair. They threw a bit, not much, but
more they did in the first.
More than the Titans.
First half. There was kind of 20 minutes there.
The physicality
just before half time that they seemed to kind of dominate the Dragons. But
what do you think of Hero getting under Lomax's skin?
I didn't know he had that in him, Hero. It was good to see.
I just like him. He was quick.
He just seems like a really quiet bloke. But he's got a bit of that in him. It's good.
You know what? I liked it when Lomax got angry.
Yeah.
He's trying to cover.
I like Lomax getting angry too, because I didn't see much of that from Lomax.
I know. I like both of it.
They're just. I feel like they're two really nice guys just going at it, and it's fucking good to see.
Finals time.
It's good to see.
They're trying to fire up. Well, Molo and Francis Molo and Toby Rudolph, made it well acquainted that they're going to kill each other for 60 minutes.
Fair enough.
And that matchup was fucking so entertaining. And then Royce Hunt, who was trying to fight Royce Hunt? It was Terrell Sloan was trying to fight Royce Hunt. I thought, Terrell, not your weight class.
Now, enough about the footy. I want to talk about Ashley.
Yes.
I want to talk about Ashley because he was very prominent in this game.
He's a good liner.
Now,
good hole. Hits a hole well.
Hits a hole well.
He wanted to score.
He was through. Now, a couple of things. I want to start off here with the sin bin that the Sharks had of Rahkeem.
Fair.
Now, it was a sin bin.
Uza.
Cam McInnes, he came over and he wanted to challenge it because there was a knock-on by
there was
by the Dragons in the lead-up before that.
Yeah, the play before. Yeah.
And it was all good. And then the bunker overruled. The bunker came in and they're like, hang on, it's foul play. So basically, you can challenge it. You can challenge it, but it's not going to change the fact that they're getting sin binned.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a penalty because that takes priority, I guess.
Yeah.
So Ashley was saying that to Cam McInnes.
Yeah.
And he's like, now Cameron, no challenge, but you can have a sin bin. And I thought that was pretty cheeky from Ashley.
He's
very cheeky.
Well, I can't even blame Ashley for this one. The, let's say, 6 metre forward pass.
Yeah.
Iro or Teague to Stone Street, one of the two.
Yeah.
How are you missing that?
I don't know. What are you doing, Ashley? What are you looking at?
Stone Street gave himself away by not scoring it straight away.
He got the ball and then he looked straight at Ashley. He looked straight at and
then put it down.
The linesman. He's like, are you really not going to call that?
Did you see the interview after the game?
Yeah.
How far was that? Just a little. It was 5 metres forward. Yeah, that was...
Because you very rarely see like the players fucking give themselves up. He's doing these ones. What?
He's like the clown at the Sydney History Show.
Tongue out.
That's why I found it so funny.
He was baffled. He's like, hang on, there's no way.
Like
even after he put it down, he's still looking around. He's like, really?
Sure. Yeah, and Ben Hunt made a little half break.
Yeah.
Through the line he went.
Yeah.
Kennedy was coming to tackle him, so, Ben Hunt...
Lomax popping up on the outside.
Saw his man.
Yeah.
Threw it. Klein.
Would have went straight to him. Straight into his breadbasket.
To Klein's credit, he tried his absolute hardest to get out of the way. I've never seen a man do the salsa in one... Bro, he was trying so hard to get out of the way.
Yeah. Straight into a fucking bowl noggin.
I reckon they should just, in that instance...
But he got angry, like... Ben Hunt was obviously... And I think Lomax
Jack Bird was fucking...
They were blowing up. They're like, mate, you got in the way. He's like, where do you want me to go? I'm like, well, maybe fucking...
I feel like they should be able to replay the play.
Well, that's what they did. That's what they did.
No, but, like... They're going to score, right?
Yeah.
So have Ben Hunt running through that hole, have Kennedy... how do you fix that? Because they're going to score. As a Sharks fan, I'm like, it's a try.
It used to be a scrum and then a new set of 6 from where the incident was, so where Klein got hit.
Give him 2 extra plays or something.
Kind of makes sense because they were disadvantaged. They were basically robbed of a try. At least they get another set. Whereas now it's just replay the last tackle, which the tackle was like 30 metres backwards as well because they made the break. So, yeah, it was a bit rough.
The funniest part of that?
Rough.
Ashley goes to finish it. The touchy called it forward anyway. And I'm like, yes, it was forward, but you're just saying that now because it's hit you.
Yeah.
You fucking...
But if the touchy called it forward, then why was it their ball? Like, shouldn't it be a forward pass?
Well, no, but that was his blanket rule. I'm guessing the touchies tried to step in and look out for his mate.
Yeah.
Because he's going, I was going to call it forward anyway, boys.
Then why didn't he?
Why didn't he call it straight away? I know you've got point of a second to move, but as a Sharks fan, I wish they could have probably just give it to the Dragons. Because it would have been 4 points difference then.
Yeah.
That was their... Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. But anyway,
I feel bad for him.
I think this has been the worst week of refereeing that I've ever witnessed.
It was horrible, wasn't it?
It was just from start to finish, so many poor calls.
You thought this week was bad? Wait till... Last week was bad. Wait till this week.
Yeah.
It's going to be the most... not looking forward to it.
I'm worried.
Not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be a lot of upsets due to the penalty count this week.
Yeah.
I'm tipping very...
Yeah.
Heart-based this week. There's no theory.
Yeah. I like it. Just vibey.
It's going to be very vibey.
I like it.
Cause the
I like it
penalties
when you get vibey.
Well, mate, I'm vibing. 6 from 8 last week, so
there you go.
fuck you, Ricky. The week before I pick you get pumped. Nice.
Let's talk about this week, eh?
Yep.
While we're on it.
Cowboy Storm. Thursday night, Storm are resting what seems to be half the squad.
Yeah.
And they still have a competitive side to run out, which is
They do.
Nuts to me. What do you think? Are you okay with them resting? I am.
I'm fine with it.
Could not give a fuck.
They've earned the right. They have finished first.
Exactly right.
They're here to win a comp, and they're going to do what's in their best interest.
Do you think they're worried about round 26 out of 20 million?
Yeah.
Like, no.
It's a 5-day turnaround for them. They're going to have to go from fucking Melbourne to Townsville. It's a long trip.
Hot as fuck.
Not much fucking leg room on those planes.
Yeah,
so
they'd be riding economy too.
Yeah.
They would be riding economy.
Could
you imagine Big Nelson in economy with Big Tui Kamikamitha?
You wouldn't want to be next to him, would you?
Imagine being Harry Grant in the middle of those two.
In the middle seat. Oh.
Jesus, that'd be a tight little row.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our thumbnail. Anyways, yeah, I don't care. All these people's talking about it.
Buzz isn't happy. He talked about that as well in the episode.
I think he's got dementia. Like
he talked about that. He thought it was a disgrace. He thought it takes away, all these fans from Townsville. They travel all these distance to watch Munster and watch Harry Grant and watch these greats of the game. No, they don't. They want to watch their fucking team win. They're fucking cheering.
Well, I've done some investigating now that you've said this because I knew you were going to bring it up. I went to the Cowboys comment section.
You've done some research
today.
Some research. You have.
I went to the comment sections of the team list. Both team lists.
Yeah.
Cowboys fans are hot and horny. They're erect and ready to fuck. They do not give a fuck.
They're fighting for a spot in the 8.
And then I went to the Storms just to see if there was a difference. The Storm are like hot and horny and both happy.
Yeah.
They get to see all these young guns. They get to see ex-NRL players that haven't played in a while. And they're fucking first.
Yeah.
They're both happy.
They're not going to... If Melbourne go on and win the comp, right?
They're not looking back.
They're not going to be like, fuck, we lost that round 26 game. We should have fucking played Grant.
I know, like seriously, fuck off. Like, and they're playing the players who need to play. Pappenhausen needs runs.
Yeah.
Munster needs runs.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing the correct players, in my opinion.
And if there is an injury in the final series, they've got these players that have had that game experience,
ready to rock.
They've got minutes under their belt.
Correct. So get over yourselves. He's worrying about the minority.
Shut up, Buzz.
I know, shut your mouth, Buzz. Go get a dementia check. Bulldogs or Seagulls.
How is he not dead yet?
Well, 360 are injecting him with something, surely.
He doesn't look good, but anyway.
He hasn't looked good since 2015. Anyways, Bulldogs versus Seagulls.
He hasn't looked good since 1915.
This could be game of the round areas here. I don't know. There's something about
big
this
crowd. Big crowd
There's
expected
be a
here
huge crowd.
for a Friday 6 p.m.
I mean, it's in the perfect slot for the Bulldogs. Friday 6 p.m. Their fans are out and ready to rock. So, who got winning this one?
It's a bit tough.
Oh, we didn't even.
Friday.
Who got winning the first one?
Oh,
I'm going the Storm.
I'm going Storm too.
Fuck you.
I think they're going to win.
I'm joining up. I'm sticking with it.
I'm going the Storm.
I'm going the Storm at $4.10.
Yeah.
Who do you think wins this Bulldogs game? I think Turbo's going to have a good game as per.
I think Doggies win this one.
I think Manly win it.
Bulldogs are undefeated at home.
They're going to be, after last week's,
undefeated at home.
It's a voodoo.
Manly, they have a poor record away from home.
Look, if Saab can put some shoe glue, some sticky stuff on his fingers, they win.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it comes down to Turbo, how he plays. I think Bulldogs don't have that X factor to kind of create something out of nothing, whereas Manly do.
Yep.
But they've been so good in defence, the Bulldogs. That's
the thing
really
that's
impressed
scaring me about this game. But I'm tipping the Seagulls.
But is their defence going to be good enough for Turbo? That's going to be the question.
Well, could they take a week off? I don't think they will, but will they have a...
Well, they're due for a loss, aren't they?
I hate the whole due for a loss, but I agree. They've been getting closer and closer, but they've
had a pretty easy draw the last few weeks too, so they haven't really been tested.
They're one of the games they've had to win. So good on them.
But I just think, someone with a little bit more class, a little bit more spirit could push them. But I still think the Bulldogs, they're going to be too good here.
I think Aaron Wood summed this up perfectly. This time of year, it doesn't matter about form. It doesn't matter about where they are on the ladder. These are the serious, weird games that could just... In saying that, Penrith versus Rabbits.
I think Penrith win by 40.
I think Penrith win by...
I think they're going to be fired up after that loss. They're going to be really ready to go. They're at home. Rabbitohs are awful. It's just, I
Not
can't.
fun for the old Rabbits, is it?
No.
So, yeah.
Won't be much glory happening.
I'm joining you. I wanted to go Rabbits, but just too many fucking injuries, man. I'm going the Panthers.
Parramatta up against the Dragons.
Now, everyone's calling this the warm-up to the Spoon.
Well, it doesn't really matter for Parramatta. It does not matter.
But this will be the game they win.
Because if they win this, they've still got to win next week. If they lose this, it doesn't matter because their for and against is so much better than the Tigers. The Spoon will be decided on whether the Eels or the Tigers win. It's that simple. So this game is irrelevant. And for that reason, I think that Parramatta should be resting. They should be doing a Melbourne absolute mass restings. Rest their reserve grade too. Just play Jersey Flegg. Play their Jersey Flegg team.
Get the under-16s involved.
Get Brad Arthur back. He can lace up the boots. Get him in for a game.
Get Buzz in.
Get him in. Kenty, he played one game for Parramatta.
Yeah, he's good at... Yeah, okay, we won't get into that.
He could...
So who are you tipping with all this expertise, analysis and...
Well, I actually think there's no pressure on this game for Parramatta. All the pressure's on the Dragons. They have to win to keep their top 8 spot alive.
Yes.
I think Parramatta will win. And I think it's going to be a little bit of an empty win because it's going to mean nothing.
See, I'm going the Dragons, dude. I've tipped the Eels too many times this year. And
you've tipped the Eels a lot.
I know.
You've tipped them more than me.
I know. And I'm still beating you both. I counted at 13. I went back and counted all the way 13. I'm currently ahead.
Yeah, I think Parramatta could win this. But in saying that, they might be looking forward. They might be looking, they've got one eye. They've got one eye on the Spoon Bowl, and they're just
This could be true.
Might just but I'd like to see them rest some players.
Yep.
I really would. The last thing you want is for
imagine if you get some key injuries.
And suspensions after this.
That'll be hilarious. That would be so on brand for Parramatta in 2024.
Yeah, Dylan Brown will probably fucking
get hurt,
kill someone, and he'll get fucking 6 weeks suspension or something. Madison will get suspended. But he'll choose the suspension over the fine, and
Madison, it's $10. I'll take the 2 weeks. Dolphins.
He'll get a speeding fine on the way to the fucking stadium, and he'll choose to spend 3 years in jail over fucking paying the fine.
Dolphins versus the Broncos. Oh, from what I've seen from the Dolphins, I'm going to say this with the utmost respect. I'm tipping the Broncos.
I'm going Broncos. I can't go on the Dolphins now. They're just... Although Wayne will get them up. I think Wayne will get them up. The Battle of Brisbane up at Suncorp.
Yep.
I think the Dolphins... will be up at halftime, and I think the Broncos will win. There's a little...
Okay, there's your scoop.
Bold prediction there.
Well, I've got a bold prediction for this game coming up.
The Sharks and the Warriors.
I think you've gone a week too early. Hear me out. I think Sean Johnson scores this week and the Warriors win this week against his only other former club. He's only played for the Warriors and the Sharks.
Yeah.
Last Sharks home game. The Sharks are obviously going to do something. I hope.
What are they going to do?
I hope they just surprise everyone and go, we're doing this. We're doing something for Confetti when they win/lose. I think the Warriors are going to win. And Sean Johnson's going to score. That's not my bet of the week, but that's just my vibey pick of the week. As I said, this is the time of year where random teams just win.
Okay.
I think you've gone a week too early.
Okay.
I think the storyline got you. So I'm going the Warriors to win with Sean Johnson to get over.
Okay.
I feel like if the Sharks are winning 40-2, they'll say, Sean Johnson, here's the ball.
Yeah.
Crush over.
Do you reckon there'll be like an opportunity where someone runs through and then Sean Johnson's there in support and they're just waiting for him? And
no fucking doubt. There will be discussions saying you support every half chance.
Because this is his last game. There's the bye for the Warriors next week.
The Sharks fans aren't going to boo him. We quite like Shawnee. We're not like Manly. We're going to clap him. I don't know. Unless he wins it for him.
Some Sharks fans are a little bit grubby, but anyway.
Not me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe. Sometimes.
So you're going the Warriors?
I'm going the Warriors.
I'm going the Sharks. But I quite like your storyline.
A week too early.
I like the Sean Johnson bet because I do feel like there's a world, if someone breaks through at the 70 minute he's just going to come. They're just going to be waiting for him.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Sharks are going to. If the Sharks are up by heaps,
yeah,
that's
my thought process.
Are they going to take him out?
I feel like the Sharks might even be like, hey, come on, mate.
Let him
come
have a try, mate.
Come through.
Yeah.
Come through.
I don't mind it.
Tell her, come, what you say.
I might put that in my bet.
Come on.
Yeah. Good idea.
Tell the guy.
Come in, mate. It's all right. Come on. I'll look after you.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Lucky Metcalf's first game back at the Sharks, I believe, too.
Yep.
So, you know.
The Knights and the Titans. I'm going to go Newcastle here.
I'm going the Titans here.
You're going the Titans?
I think it's the week that they just fucking put a performance on and the Knights just forget to put their socks on.
They've just got so much. They win their next 2 games, the Knights, and I reckon they make the 8. I think they're a good chance of making the 8 here. So
it all comes down to that Eagles-Dragons game, doesn't it?
It does.
Really?
It could do. Dragons have got to win both of them.
They win the Saints.
Because their for and against is not great. So
they're in the minus 90s, I think.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah. Knights actually have a better for and against. So if they win their next 2...
blows my mind. I feel like the Knights have been bashed.
Knights win their next 2, and St. George only win 1, then all of a sudden they're probably the front runner, the favourite for the 8 spot. So
I'm going the Tidies. The Whitey Tidies.
I just think they're dead, the Titans. I don't see them getting up again.
Desi's going to do some stuff.
I don't think he is.
Hey.
I'm off Desi now, that's it.
Roosters versus Raiders.
I'm going the Roosters. I don't think Ricky is getting him up again for this. You're not, are you?
I'm getting on the Ricky.
You're getting on the Ricky.
They're just going to go back-to-back big scalps.
Wow.
The Roosters are going to come in, bit cash.
Mm.
Hey, Elliot, he's going to fucking be... Elliot Whitehead's going to be ready to fucking score, I reckon. Mr. Elliot, he's going to score.
Could do.
Bit of revenge for the old grand final.
Yeah.
So...
Interesting.
I can see it up. There's our... Should we go through them? It's a bit... There's some wild tips this week.
Storm Cowboys, I'm going the Storm.
We're both going the Storm, which is wild.
I think they're the biggest... Oh, no, they're not. I was going to say they're the biggest outside, but they're not. Yeah, I think Storm.
Yep, Storm.
Doggies and the Manly Seagulls.
I'm going the Seagulls.
I'm going the Doggies. Panthers, Rabbitohs. I'm going Panthers by...
I'm going Panthers.
1,000.
So they're going to win by 6, everyone. 1-12.
Eels and the Dragons. I'm going the Eels.
I'm going the Drags.
I'm going the slippery Eels.
I'm
I reckon.
going the fire-breathing Dragons.
It's at Eel Land too, so
I don't care anymore. I don't care where the fuck it is.
Swimming around Parramatta River. Dolphins and the Broncos. I'm going the Bronx.
Is Reece Walsh back?
No.
I'm flipping. I'm going the Dolphins. I'm flipping.
No. I'm going Dolphins to win at half
I could
time.
go 1 from 8 this week.
Dolphins to win at half time. Broncos at full time.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going Dolphins. Changing me back.
Okay. Sharks and the Warriors. I'm going the Sharks.
I'm going the Wars.
All right. Wow. Knights and Titans.
Titans.
Knights. And I'm going the Roosters over the Raiders.
I'm going the Raids. I'm sticking on the Raids, dude.
I like it.
I need to give you a chance at the last round. I'm 13 ahead. You go 1 from 8, and I'll somehow go 7 from 8. And I'm going the Tigers to beat the bye, and beat the bye well.
I'm going to the bye, actually. I think the bye will get up in an upset here.
You're hoping to God there's a salary cap breach, there's a fucking domestic violence case.
Mate, how much is Galvin on? I reckon he's on a bit much. Yeah. Could cop some suspensions against the bye too. They play pretty dirty, so would not be surprised. They're going to be well rested for the Spoon Bowl though, aren't they? It's not good.
Yep.
It's a good time for a bye for him. Just on the Spoon Bowl quickly. Spoon Bowl. There's a bit of talk around Blocker.
Yeah, he was upset about something. Refresh my memory.
Well, he probably was, but that's not what I'm on about. There's a bit of talk about Blocker. You know how Gus does his final word before Origin?
Yeah.
There's a petition for Blocker to do the final word before the Spoon Bowl.
Oh, God, there'd be a lot of...
It's a perfect time slot. Friday, 6 p.m. It's prime Blocker time.
I feel like for once everyone's going to be watching, though. This could be the most watched game
God,
of 2024.
I hope he does it. I hope he's there. I hope Blocker's there, front and centre, saying what it means.
I hope he's up on the hill. Where's that? Campbelltown. Hope he's up on that little hill at Campbelltown.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway.
How's that, Jonathan Thurston?
Yeah. Where's your Queensland spirit now?
Thurston. The way you said that shit was hilarious.
But yeah, no. I just want to see it. I just want to see
I'd love
Blocker
to see it.
doing his final word.
It would be funny.
Getting the crowd fired up, getting the audience at home. It's a Fox exclusive game. They're fucking.
Have they done a promo? Surely.
I don't think they have, but they fucking.
They need to. They need to do like a meme sort of promo about it.
I reckon it could be their most watched game of the season.
It could
Everyone's tuning in. Everyone wants to see it.
No offense, everyone wants to see the Eels get the spoon. Everyone's tuning in.
Yeah, I don't think many people. Yeah, they don't want the Tigers going.
No one wants to see the Tigers get.
I feel like the Tigers are quite a like team.
They are. I think Galvin's the main source
as a neutral fan.
Yeah.
But nah, fuck the Tigers. Let me go into my bet of the week now.
We're going to bet of the week.
We're going bet of the week.
You go first.
Dogs. I think they win against Manly. I'll back them on the line. Line's only 3.5, so I think they win by 4 or more.
Yep.
Okay. Now Melbourne, we both like them.
We like them.
We both like them to win. But I'll go a bit safe. On the line. Line is 12.5. That's a huge line for Melbourne. As we said, they've still got some great players there. Like they're resting 10 players, but there's still
some good guys.
There's still NRL quality. Good NRL
all
quality
but 3,
too.
I think, have not played before. So
yeah.
On,
still got Pappenhausen. They've
there?
still got Munster. They've still got plenty of other. Wishart's been fucking fantastic. Farlongo, he's there. So yeah, plenty of talent there. So Melbourne 12.5 on the line, and I think Newcastle. I think they win, and I think they win big.
That's such a scary line.
I'm going 13+.
That is a scary bet against the Titans. That is the scariest thing I've ever heard you say.
That
spooks me.
Spooks you. That's $7.73.
Oh. Now, that's a good bet, except for the Knights. I'm very nervous for you, my friend, and I feel like the Knights, they're not trustworthy, and neither are the Titans. It's a very untrustworthy game.
It is, but I trust them.
Although I've tipped the Dragons this week, I'm tipping an Eel to get 2.
Okay.
A particular Eel to score 2.
Yeah.
That Eel is Sevo. Sevo.
Big Micah.
Sevo.
Yeah,
I think he crashes over for 2.
Okay. What's that paying?
I think he's on Lomax's side.
Yeah. $3.75, is it?
$3.75 for 2. That's my bet of the week.
I like it.
I just want to see Sevo smile.
Nice and simple.
I want to hear those Fijian drums in the background. That's my bet of the week. Remember, gamble responsibly.
I might get out to the game. When are they playing?
Saturday, I think.
Saturday 3. Yeah, I might come and watch it. Yeah, I might go and watch it.
Go have a look.
Go and have a look, yeah.
Go have a look in.
Yeah, I might do.
And at half time, you can probably leave.
Yeah, probably.
After Sevo scores his double, of course.
Yeah. He'll have 4 tries by then.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Disallowed. Yeah, those are our bets of the week. Remember to gamble responsibly.
You win some, you lose more.
Yes, you definitely do.
Yes, yeah. We've discovered that, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
But not this week.
Not this week. We'll talk a bit of cricket. There's been some weird things, actually a lot of weird things happening.
Yep.
England
are doing England things, aren't they?
I wouldn't say it's cheating, but it's definitely
it's dodgy.
It's
dodgy.
to the dodgier side of bending the rules.
Yeah.
But it's legal, so I'm not going to...
I mean, it keeps happening.
I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt for now, but I think the ICC...
When it's happened the first time, you're like, well, this is just a freak accident, but it's happened again.
Yeah, I think they're getting good at it.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, they've changed their balls again.
They've changed, and the ball was drastically different yet again.
They've gone from, a 50 over ball to
It was about a 48 to 50, I think it was.
And the ball looked no more than 10 overs old.
Yep. And this ball they replaced it with looked fucking schmick. And it was reverse swinging, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I dare say the ICC and the BCCI and every cricketing governing body is probably...
Well, it's the umpire's core. So I don't know what's happening there with the umpires. Are they England umpires?
No, they weren't. So
okay.
But I dare say this will be looked into once this series is completed.
They said that was the closest ball that they had because...
That's such a...
So, like, what are England doing? Like, are they only putting fucking new balls in the...
Well, that's...
In the thing?
Like, I'm pretty sure, don't they get, like, county players to come bowl them balls in the nets?
Yeah.
and it'll be like bowl 6 overs.
Yeah.
This is a 6 over ball.
Yeah.
Bowl 12 overs. This
Yeah.
is a 12 to 15 over ball.
Yeah. So they just lose everything from like 40 overs on.
But if they're
onwards
shining
and-
it a particular way,
Yeah.
and maybe conversations between bowler and batsman.
Yeah.
Look,
Lot
bend it
of-
while you can.
lot of
'cause
leaves.
They're gonna change that fairly soon. I dare say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our
England.
friends, Pakistan.
Mm.
They
Doing Pakistan things, aren't they?
brother, I just don't get when it's ever going to stop. It's so entertaining.
So they lost to Bangladesh, which, look,
It's fine,
is fine.
but it's the way they lost
Yeah.
to Bangladesh. It was an absolute fucking road.
So they scored 480, declared.
Declared 6 down with someone
Yeah.
who was on 118 not out at the time.
Which, look, fair enough. They're going for a result. They don't want to play for a draw.
Because they're worried about weather.
Weather.
That's what they said.
Was it?
That was their reasoning.
Has it ever rained in Pakistan?
I don't think it was predicted to rain. That was the weird thing.
Rains bullets,
Like
but
Jesus Christ. Yep.
but yeah, no, Bangladesh. They
I'm
batted.
sweating bullets. Tell you that for free.
It's fucking hot.
Yeah, so they declared.
Yeah,
Bangladesh then set
580 or something. They
580,
scored. Yeah,
something huge.
Yeah.
And Pakistan.
and you just think it's just gonna peter out to a boring draw. Yeah.
But no, Pakistan said, hold my soda, because I don't think they're big on their beers. Pepsi. Hold my Pepsi, and proceeded to get out on the flattest deck all out for 120 odd.
Yeah.
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 Thanks, Pakistan. You've
Nice.
given us another week's worth of entertainment. And
The Indians are loving it.
When is it going to stop, though? Just take the draw.
Yeah.
This game means nothing. Take the draw. Now you just look like...
Why do they keep playing at that ground? The Rawalpindi or something?
Yeah.
It's a fucking road. Like
it's a road. It's worse than...
It's worse than the MCG
It's
was
worse than
a
the
few
MCG.
weeks ago.
Like,
A few
seriously.
years ago. Like it's yeah. It's bad.
Like, it's really shit. How do you get bowled? Not playing... Like, they were playing some stupid fucking shots.
Yeah, it was.
Anyways, thank you, Pakistan. You've given
Were they
me
trying to win it? Like, is that why they kept getting out? They're just fucking trying to slog it around. And
You would think so, but it's a test match. You don't have to score all your runs in 3 overs.
Yeah.
Like, just go at 4 and over. That's good in Test cricket. You fucking idiots.
strange, very strange. But anyway,
Anyways, thanks, Pakistan.
good on them. But Carlos Braithwaite, he's in the news.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, they're playing some game in some.
Oh, it's...
I don't know what it is,
It's very low budget.
It's like the West Indian LMS basically.
Pretty
I
much.
think they've got
I
Ben.
think LMS might be more respected.
They've got Ben Dunk keeping in a fucking floppy
Hat.
Well,
floppy.
yeah. I didn't know he was still alive, Ben Dunk. I thought he retired about 10 years ago.
Jesus Christ. He's making his money. Good on him.
He's still kicking around. And speaking of kicking, Carlos Braithwaite. So,
Yeah,
he got given out, caught behind. Ben Dunk took an absolute screamer.
So to give you context, it was a bouncer that came off his shoulder.
Yes.
And
Came
it was
off the
clearly
shoulder.
off the shoulder.
And he wasn't happy. He was not happy. So he walked off, shaking his head. Then the helmet come off.
Which is fair. You're
It was
frustrated.
like, take the helmet off.
He's doing the
Fair
old,
enough.
I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
Hold my shit out.
Yeah. A lot of arms waving around.
Yep.
And then he just proceeds to absolutely punt this fucking helmet
Off his cricket bat.
into the next fucking galaxy.
It was a slog sweep.
It was a slog
for
sweep.
Cow Corner.
Yeah.
And I think the funniest part of this was the poor security guard who just happened to be standing, 10 metres away, did this. Imagine a stray helmet just...
But it wasn't like he just...
He smashed it.
It went out of the stadium.
He hit it well. He hit that helmet
He middled
well.
it.
Well, he maybe should hit the ball like that and fucking... I mean, it wasn't his fault. There's no reviews in this budget Bush League. I don't know what... There's 2 Tigers. There's a New York Tigers and a fucking Super Tigers.
They've got one camera. It's fucking frog box. It's...
It's Chris Lynn's playing, so that just tells you all you need to know. I love Chris Lynn too, so... But... What a blow up. We've all been
great.
there. Well, no, I haven't, but...
Yeah, I've
Similar.
been pretty close.
I've seen someone kick a wall and break their toe.
Yeah.
I've seen someone call out a fielder and say "fuck you."
Yeah, well, mate, if they deserve it, fair enough.
So
No, I do love a good blow up. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's not good for the kids watching." Well, it kind of is. A bit of fun.
then you can explain as a parent. This is what happens when you get angry. Sometimes
I think there should be more of it. I think there should be blow up should be encouraged more.
It's more just like be yourself. Don't. I get being PR trained and.
If you get out, I want to see bats being flown. I want to see fucking helmets going into the next fucking galaxy. I want to see it all. Fucking headbutt someone in the crowd on the way out. Just go all out.
I would love to see if he's left a dent in that helmet.
Oh, without a
like
doubt.
He middled that.
Yeah.
That bat would have come off worse.
Yeah.
He hit that well.
That helmet's never been used. It's never been seen again.
It was two-handed. He didn't just throw it and hit it softly. It was a two-handed baseball swing.
Yeah.
It was. Fuck me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good on you, Carlos.
Yeah. Well
love
done.
your work.
Speaking on the West Indians.
We love our West Indians.
A lot of West Indians they've nominated for the Big Bash.
They have
for the draft.
Only one catches
but
my
one
eye.
has caught my eye, and it's caught your eye, and
It's caught
the
nation's eye.
It's caught the nation's eye.
It's caught the nation's eye.
Big Rahkeem Cornwall.
Yes.
He's put his name forward.
He has.
He's put his foot forward. He's put everything forward, and he said, "I want to play."
Yep. I want to see him signed.
He did it last year. No one picked him up.
Bullshit.
And it was an absolute travesty.
Politics.
I want to see him playing. I don't care who he plays for. Now, I'm a Sixers fan. You're a Sixers fan.
We're Sixers fans here.
If he signs for another team, I'm going for that team.
I'm getting that jersey with his number on the back. I promise you, I don't care if it's
a huge jersey.
Oh, it'll be a boisterous jersey.
It's a tent.
Tent cover. He's delicious, tall, handsome, and I want him in the BBL.
Tall, dark, and handsome. That's what people want. He's sex appeal.
And I've been doing some more investigating.
Oh, Jesus.
Just to see what the public are thinking.
Yep.
The Aussie public wants it.
No one takes the Big Bash seriously, right? So you put him in,
all
of a sudden, you've got fucking crowds, you've got fucking TV viewership, you've got people talking about the game, saying how good it is.
Yes.
Every game that he plays, people are watching, they're tuned in, they're invested.
Yes.
It's money for the Big Bash. It's a no-brainer.
Yes, the people want it.
And he's a good player.
He can actually bat.
He can bat. He can bowl. He's a fantastic fieldsman in the slips.
Why'd you do that? He's a fantastic fieldsman. Full stop. He's a great barbecuer. Full stop. Now, my perfect team would be the Thunder.
Standing between the wickets.
For a big fella, he moves. And
he does.
I want to see a team pick him up. Because I'm sick of seeing... people... No one watches the Big Bash unless they're a big name. He might arguably be a bigger name than some Australian players.
We pick up like fucking random county cricketers from England that have played like 2 test matches or something that no one's ever heard of.
Exactly.
Why can't we pick up Rahkeem?
Why can't we?
You need a forklift.
I'm sorry, but the BBL... No. We don't. We love our man here. I'd pick him up easy. The BBL are missing out on a massive media scalp here. The thing is, we're forgetting he plays cricket well. He only plays the short form.
He is good.
Now. Sixers do what's right.
Yeah.
If the Sixers do that and they win a comp, oh dude,
I just want to see him and Jordan Silk running between the wickets. Jordan Silk, one of the fastest, one of the best runners between the wickets. He turns those 2s into 3s. Rahkeem's with him. He's turning those 3s into 1s, and I'm all for it.
Well, the one thing I like about Rahkeem, he doesn't run, but he hits hard.
Yeah.
He knows.
He doesn't need to run.
Yep.
He doesn't need to run.
Exactly right. Surely. Please, BBL, do what's right. I'm looking down at the camera here. Do what's right.
I reckon Hobart would be a good place for him, actually. Hobart Hurricanes.
Imagine about the Stars.
I just think he looks good in purple. I think he'd look good in purple, and I think it's a bit of a smaller boundaries there. I think he could go off there.
The SCG's small as fuck too.
SCG's pretty small.
He's a spinner.
Yeah. They like their spinners.
You get me here?
Yeah. I think the Sixers have lost Stephen O'Keefe, haven't they? He's
Sock's
gone.
Done.
He's retired. They need a new spinner. He could be the one.
Who was that redhead? He's gone.
Lloyd Pope. Yeah.
Lloyd, he's done.
Yeah. He was no good.
Zamstagram. He doesn't play for them.
He plays somewhere else. Yeah. He's a spinner.
And Nathan Lyon. I think he's also gone to the Renegades.
Yeah, I think he's gone to the Red Ones. Yeah,
exactly. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Nathan Lyon, my favourite Australian cricketer. I don't even know where the fuck he plays.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea. Well, that I know. The BBL team. There you go. Please, BBL. Please. Get a BBL in the BBL.
Yes. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. He's a
Yep. Good.
You get me?
I'm with you.
He's handsome.
He's so handsome.
We love him.
Tall.
If we could have a moral.
Mate, tall, dark, and handsome. He's going to get the ladies in.
A mural, sorry? Oh, the ladies would
Ladies are going to love him.
Well, speaking of ladies...
All of a sudden, you've expanded your viewership 50% just by having the women involved now. Well, they're all going to be watching.
Do you want to know a fun fact about that? You've just sparked it in my head.
It's like the NFL, right? When Taylor Swift and
the Swifties.
They all got
Kelsey.
involved with the NFL when Kelsey...
Oh, bro, they've made some money.
I think it's very similar for the Big Bash. Even more. Yep. Absolutely. They're going to see Rahkeem.
Yep.
The ladies are going to tune in. They're going to tune in. I
agree. Funny you say that. Georgia goes to me, hey, did you see that big guy from the West Indies that you and Will love? Might play in the BBL.
There you go.
Georgia, who hates cricket.
She'll never watch a game of cricket.
She's watched.
But if Rahkeem's there, she's watching.
She's talking about it. That's what I mean.
There you go.
It's working.
It's growing the game.
He's not even signed. That's what I mean. I've received messages out of my asshole about him potentially signing. The Roughnecks community is up and about.
And it's a big community.
They're hot and hot. It's big by size. Not by numbers, by size. We've got some big boys.
It's a huge community.
And it starts with me. Anyways, please get Rahkeem in. We love him.
We do.
We're not asking for much.
No.
We're not.
Like
the Stars, you suck every year.
Yeah.
Just get him in.
Yeah.
You suck. You're going to miss the finals like every other year.
Yeah.
Imagine Maxwell and Rahkeem just in the middle. Having a hit off.
I'd hit him off.
Yeah, I'd bat him off. Speaking of batting.
No, but let's move on to our
your favourite
segment. New segment. I love this segment. It's so good. Shake well. Now, we're going to start with some Hungry Jacks here. I like to start with Hungry Jacks. Now this is them. They've got a new burger out. The Hungry Jacks. Not a new burger. New tenders. They're selling tenders now. They're a little bit pricey.
I don't give a fuck. It's good quality.
But they look quite good. I might have to get some after this.
Yep.
And they've got some sauces with them that you can choose from. One of them is a smoky barbecue sauce.
Nothing. Oh, you can't beat a good smoky
Now, Anders. He's clearly not a fan. Anders. He is clearly not a fan.
Anders. What were his parents think? Is that... What the fuck?
Well, this is him.
Oh, yes, yeah. Anders. He looks like
an Anders.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it.
He said, smoky barbecue sauce, more like smoky bumhole sauce.
What the fuck?
Because if I know you guys, it'll taste like bumhole, but worse.
How does he know what ours tastes like? This is the real question, Anders.
He looks like he's got a bit of a lazy eye as well, Anders. But
plenty pink eye because he's tried butthole. So there you go. That makes sense.
Why does he sound like a 3-year-old trying to insult people?
Yeah, I feel like
strange.
It's his job to be a Facebook commenter.
Anyway, good on you, Anders.
Love your work, Anders. Their sauces are the best.
Yeah.
Their spicy sauce is the best spicy sauce in the game. Just saying.
Let's move on to Macca's.
These are always
some Macca's.
white woman.
Macca's are always...
Can I guess? Vanessa.
No.
Stacey.
No.
Okay, go.
Just an update, actually. Last week with Renee, there was I checked back in on her comments, and there were a few others after her that were saying that she's a disgusting human being. I think was one of them. I'm like,
yep.
Fair enough.
I'm with them. I agree with every word.
Yep. But no, Steve here. Steve. He's
Is that the male Renee?
Could be.
Steve.
But he's struggling to work out how different materials are used. How the Maccas, they have their paper straws, and you're not a big fan of them.
No, I'm not.
But you understand how paper is different to plastic, right? They're different things.
I'm very... Yeah.
Steve's just trying to get his head wrapped around that. Just wondering, with all your packaging becoming environmentally friendly with paper straws, paper wrapping, etc., what's the point when everything ends up in the same bin at the restaurant anyway?
Okay, yeah.
What's the point?
What's the point? Just throw it out your car. Get booked.
Well, the point, Steve, is that now here's a little science experiment for you, right? You get some paper, you throw it in some water, okay? Now you watch that fucking disintegrate and evaporate, or not evaporate, but disintegrate. It becomes nothing.
Yes.
Okay? So now that paper isn't affecting the environment.
Yes.
You do that with plastic, you come back 10 years later, that plastic's still going to be there, mate. Okay, that's the point. That's the point. Even though they're still going in the same bin, they're different materials. They do different things. They break down differently.
Steve, it's like a digestive system.
Whether you agree with the paper straws and all of that, and that's a different argument. But that's the reason for it, Steve.
Steve, we're trying to help
point.
you.
That's the point.
Yep.
Even though they go in the same bin, they're different. They're different materials. So there you go, Steve. Hope we helped.
From Will. Fuck, Steve sounds like an idiot. Get on Facebook and do a bit of research. You're a dickhead. Like, I'm a dickhead, but you make me feel smart. Fuck me.
Here we go. Andrew. Okay. Andrew, he's not happy.
Generic white.
He's not happy, Andrew. You literally have the ingredients and the menu space to give us just an egg and cheese McMuffin. And just take 50 cents off the cost for the meat. Why can't you do that? Yet, you add a BLT that nobody has ever asked for. Nobody ever. No one's asked for a BLT in their life, mate.
What's your name, Andrew? You're already pissing me off, Andrew.
I shouldn't have to keep buying the sausage or bacon and chucking it out. And I know what you're thinking. I'm like, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it. You're thinking, why don't you just order without it? But, mate, Andrew's got you covered. He's got an answer there. And yes, I know I can ask without it, but if I'm not getting a discount and I'm paying for it...
You do get a discount, you fucking idiot.
I'm taking it and then I'm chucking it out afterwards.
You do get a discount.
So because he's paying for it, instead of asking for it without it...
You're not paying...
No. That's what he's saying. He's saying he's still getting charged for the items.
He's not.
Which you're not.
He's delusional is what he is.
But he's asking for the item. And rather than asking without it, he's getting it. And because in his mind, he thinks that he's getting charged regardless. So he would rather get the item, take it off and throw it away than ask without it and just not have to deal with the problem. Because he's like, well, I'm fucking paying for it. So I'm
crazy that these people are littered in our society.
What are you doing?
Bro, they literally take the price off anything.
How does your brain work that you think that the solution for that is to buy it with the thing that you don't want, take that thing off and throw it away rather than asking? Like you're giving yourself an inconvenience.
You are inconveniencing yourself, you Andrew, Steve, whatever one it was.
So good on you, Andrew.
Andrew's a bigger idiot than Cardboard Boy, Steve or whatever his fucking name was. Steve and Andrew, Dumb and Dumber.
Steve. Now this is a long one. This is an essay. Okay. Now
where are we?
I'll tell you where we are.
KFC.
No.
Hungry Jack's.
No.
Subway.
We go on the Red Rooster, mate.
Wow.
The Red Rooster. I don't know what you're thinking. Nobody goes there. Well, how can they get angry customers? Well, I've got Glenn for you.
Holy fuck.
I've got Glenn.
Is this the last one? I hope so, because the viewers are going to kill you by the end of this.
Yeah. If you don't want to hear this, fucking skip 10 minutes forward.
No, skip about 3 minutes in all seriousness.
Glenn, the worst ever at Red Rooster last night.
Can I ask you? You need to screenshot these and put these on the episode so they can read it with you. Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
I will never go back to them after a staff member berated me about my returned cold pickle chicken burger. That's a fucking tongue twister.
Pickle chicken.
The kitchen staff said I was wrong to return it to the counter. Oh, the counter staff. Oh, fucking, I can't read. There's fucking no punctuation here. It's just all.
No, it's not your fault.
The chicken staff. Oh, the kitchen. I'm rattled.
The chicken staff.
The kitchen staff said I was wrong to return it to the counter. To the counter staff, as it was hot, not cold. He was saying I was a liar. And
Wouldn't doubt me at this point.
He spelled liar, L-I-E-R. And he is saying that he was right.
Okay.
Kay said, I don't know who Kay is, but Kay said...
Kitchen.
I wouldn't waste my time. and theirs if it was hot or even warmish. He said the chicken pieces were cooked, and this is in brackets, about 20 minutes ago before ordered, as if that was an excuse. Anyway, I asked him if he checked my returned pickle burger's meat, and he said it was fire emoji.
It was hot.
It was hot. So, I asked him, are you saying I'm a liar? He would not back down, as if he wanted to prove I was wrong and some point, question mark.
It's like he's trying to do the same thing.
And kept on having a go at me. This went on for nearly 10 minutes in the store with customers, and he was adamant I was wrong and he was right. I finally received a new burger. Sorry, a new replacement burger. But guess what? It was cold too.
Oh.
Needless to say, I wasn't amused. Bad manner, bad food, bad attitude. Hashtag no to Red Rooster.
He's got enough time to hashtag no to Red Rooster.
Hashtag no to Red Rooster.
Oh my fucking god.
So thanks, Glenn.
Glenn, you're a fucking idiot. He was trying to prove a point that he was right. They both were trying to do the same thing. What the fuck do you mean?
But if they just made the burger and then it's already cold, then how's...
I think Glenn might be lying.
I think he's a liar.
I think Glenn is the liar.
He's a liar. Lier.
How many responses did he? How many likes did he get off that?
No, it was just that.
Because
it was just that, nothing else. No likes, no comments.
Yeah, Glenn might be
no
a
replies.
personal pest of Red Rooster. I feel like that's Glenn's day job. We're going to post the screenshots of that as Will reads it, so you can follow with him, because that would have been hard to read. Yeah. I can just tell. So that's. I hate people, bro. Like, I hate people.
Oh. Yeah.
They're expecting 5-star food from fast food. Like, bro, you're asking for a bit much, eh?
Hashtag no to Red Rooster.
No to Red Rooster.
No to Red Rooster.
Best chips in the game, but no to Red Rooster.
Get it trending.
I've never had a bad Red Rooster experience when I really think about it. Food's always somewhat hot because no one's there, as he said. Yeah.
Mate, it's cold.
I might be on the Red Rooster side here. That sounded very... sounded like he was lying. So...
L-I-E-R. L-I-E-R, Glenn.
Hot emoji. Fire. Anyways, what's your question of the week before we wrap up and die? You're rattled.
I'm rattled now. Glenn's got me.
Glenn's got you.
I kind of want to have Red Rooster now.
Red Rooster's good.
The pickle burger. The pickle chicken. I want to
try it just to
prove. Chicken.
And I want to reply to him saying, my experience was awesome. It was hot as fuck. Staff are lovely.
Hashtag yes to Red Rooster.
Hashtag yes to Red. We'll get all the boys to like it. What's going on?
Question of the week. If you could be an animal, any animal, what animal would you be?
Tiger.
Tiger.
People don't fuck with tigers, eh? And if you do, you got to do pretty good to fucking get them. Got to shoot them, stab them.
They're not a king of the jungle, though.
They are. The king of the jungle. Debunked. The lion is not. If a tiger and a lion got together, it'd be a one-way street, I dare say.
I'm backing the lion.
I'm backing the tigers. For the spoon. Yeah, well, I'd go a tiger. How cool. You can run at fucking 60 Ks.
Yeah.
You can climb up a fucking... I'm sorry, but you can climb up a fucking tree.
Cool, yeah.
Imagine sneak attacking a lion. Fucking ring. So yeah, I'd be a lion. Imagine being a lion in like the Indian jungle.
Lion or tiger?
Tiger, sorry. You could just fuck with villagers. Walk in, hey bar.
Leopards are good for that.
Yeah, they are. What would you be, an eel?
Swimming around. I want to be probably a turtle.
Yeah, I feel like you'd...
Turtle. Actually, a tortoise.
You'd want to be your turtle, but...
Yeah, turtles have a hard life. They've got to deal with sharks.
And straws.
Yeah.
And bags. Classic variety. That is.
Even though they all end up in the same bin, so what's the point?
Yeah, well, what's the point? Yes, true. Let's just throw a cardboard in the ocean. I'd be a tiger.
I think I'd be a Galapagos tortoise.
Those old big fucking.
They're just They're living the dream, I reckon.
At the zoo, where they get well looked after.
Yeah.
Patting.
They just fucking waddle around.
Chilling, yeah.
Don't have anything to worry about. Live long.
Would be a
prosperous.
Nah, you know what? I changed my answer. I want to be a crocodile.
High sex drive too. The Galapagos tortoises.
That's why you fucking
they
root.
Pig. They root.
Then you clog the toilet.
No, they root like nothing.
Imagine
else.
being a crocodile, dude. You could just fuck anything.
Well, the one at the
You're prehistoric.
The one at the reptile park, the Galapagos tortoise. He used to have a rock.
What?
He just had a rock. He had his favourite rock. And
you fucked with his rock,
you'd go and have a look at him, and he's on his rock.
He's on his rock.
He's on his rock. He's rocks on his rock. He's rocking his rock.
He's rocking his Christmas tree. Yep.
But he's got a lady friend now. The old Hugo.
What's his name? Hugo.
The lady, I don't know. She's been imported from America somewhere. So they're
trying
going
to get a green card.
He's having fun, big Hugo. But anyway, crocodiles, that'd be good too.
Imagine that.
That'd be
40
good.
Ks
Yeah.
on land, fucking 80 Ks in the water.
Bit of death rolling.
Prehistoric.
They
kill anything.
Yeah.
And they're hard to kill.
Yeah, well, that's it. They got no predators, do they? Like
crocodiles, their only enemies. Their
Yeah.
own kind. Like literally, that's it.
Yeah.
Fuck, imagine that.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Maybe I could change.
Yeah.
No, I'll stick with the tortoise.
Comes chomp ya. Chomp.
I feel like it's a very. You got to do a lot though.
Crocodile, no, you only have to eat once a year. Yeah, one kill.
Yeah, actually,
they can store it for a year.
Yeah, do a lot.
Sleep
Yeah. Yeah, not a bad life.
Yeah,
not a bad life.
In the sun.
That's up there.
They get fed well on those boats, on those river boats.
Yeah. Do some tricks.
They do. A few rolls, jump.
Do a backflip.
Yep, they can.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for me though.
Not a bad one. It'd be between crocodile or tortoise for me.
Yep.
Let us know what animal you will be.
Yeah, let us know what you'd do. Who you'd become. An ant.
An ant. That'd be shit.
An anteater.
An anteater.
I don't know. I got nothing more to add.
No, I'm done.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah.
Thanks, Renee.
Glenn. Thanks, Glenn.
Glenn.
Hashtag no to Red Rooster.
Hashtag yes to Red Rooster, no to Glenn.
See ya.
Anyway, see ya.